Before we get into the video, I have to tell you that as you can see, I put 1 million subscribers on my vision board, and in just a week or so, I got 1 million views on an Instagram reel. This actually works. Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited you're here because today we are going to be making a vision board. I'm going to be showing you how to use a vision board to attract everything you want into your life, and yes, that can even be done while we are in 2020, if you can believe it. You are going to need a few things in order to make what is this called? A vision board? I don't call it that. I'll get into that later, but you want to have a board. This is backwards. It has prints on it because I did have some other photos on it before, but now I really want to use it for manifesting. When I was at school, I had one up there and it was like everything I wanted. It was so clear and so awesome, and when you do that, you really are able to see it every day and attract it into your life. That's really the big reason why it's important to have a board, is the fact that you're going to be seeing everything you want every day, and seeing is believing, my friends, so it's going to be a lot easier for you to know that you're worth it, and to know that you deserve it, and to know that you, to believe that you already have it, which is what's going to bring it into your life, because you're going to literally be meeting the vibration. So in addition to that, you'll need some scissors for when you, I almost took out my eye. You're going to need some scissors for when you cut out the photos. You're going to need paper, you're going to need tape. You're also going to need your laptop, because your laptop is what's going to allow you to compile all of the photos and images that you want on your board. So they can be stuff, I mean, I really don't personally put super boundaries on this. I think that, you know, you can have some photos from the past if there are moments that you really enjoyed, that you felt at your highest, that you felt you were, you know, in a, like where you were supposed to be, all of that. Like, I think those things can totally go up there because you want to continue to manifest things like that, but you definitely want to be focusing on bringing that into your present, not being like, oh, I'm looking at this to like just be happy about the past, or I'm looking at this to just hope my future is better. Like, you really want to be like, right now, how can I feel all the emotions of everything I want? That is a photo of the car I want. I know the specific make and model. It's a Mercedes, of course, and then also a photo of the inside. And so, yeah, this is how you do it, right? You're like, how can I attract, like, how is it going to feel to drive this car? And so how can I feel that right now? I need to be feeling what it's going to be like when I have it, in this moment. That is the purpose of putting a picture of what you are hoping for in your future on the board, because then the universe is gonna be like, wait, they're already feeling those high vibes, like, let's give it to them. So you're meeting the vibration, so it's like, of course that can come into your life now. I also just have some moments, you know, the time I got to rent a Mercedes, I have that there. Let's see, I have that there. And that's also a moment that I felt like a real journalist, because I was covering this story and really going all out for it. So that's important to me. And then I have some inspiration, my Liz Kodalik. So I have a lot of, Liz, if you're watching, I love you. Inspirational people, things you want to be doing should be up here. And then you should also be actively working toward them. That is manifesting. I'm going to hit print on these photos, and we are going to start cutting them out and pasting them onto the board. I mean, I feel like I just said a lot, but I really hope you took some of that in, and we'll continue once I'm cutting out the photos to go on the board. Also, make sure it doesn't print on both sides, or else you will be screwed. There we go. Print. Let's go. I'm back. Got the photos, and they actually look great. I'm just gonna cut them out, start chilling. As long as your photos are photos that are meaningful to you, and I think that's the thing I really wanted to say, that if someone were to look at all of this, they wouldn't know. They wouldn't understand, right? Like, you probably wouldn't understand, like, this one right here. But that's actually one of my favorite YouTubers, Natalie Lynn. at a sunrise because I like sunrises and I just want to create more films that are more like stories like hers. I really focus on storytelling and just like I'm trying to go deeper into that. People make these boards, I feel like sometimes, and they expect to make them so that like if someone walked in the room, they would understand. And that is not at all like the purpose of these boards. The purpose of the board is not so that someone walks in your room and is like, oh, those photos are nice. Like, no, it's so that you know what you want in this from your life and from you and what you are rising to meet. What opportunities you're rising to meet, what occasions you're rising to meet, what vibes you're rising to meet, because that's really what matters. It's not what other people think of your vision board. It's really what you think of it and whether or not it actually is filled with photos that are going to make you step up to the plate. And not just step up to the plate in terms of like, oh, be really happy. Step up into the plate in terms of work. I think a lot of times people forget that manifesting involves work. It's so biblical in that like, you know, God doesn't say like, oh, just like pray and I'll like fix your life. Right? Like manifesting, you have to work. You have to put in the work for what you want. And the point is that while you're working, because you're like starting to rise in the vibrations, it's going to be easier for it to come into your life because you are so excited, and because you're seeing it every day, you believe that you have it. Hence, you are able to receive it. I love this one that I'm cutting out right now. It is from San Francisco, or actually more like Menlo Park when I was at Instagram's headquarters and speaking. I just walked into a Starbucks to literally use the bathroom, and they had this whole wall of just kindness. It was like, you are loved, remember to respect all. In a world where you can be anything, be kind. And this one I love. It is our choices, Harry, that show what we are, what we truly are, far more than our abilities. Now what I'm gonna do is start taping everything on.
I just wanna thank you for all of your patience, so gracious. Baby girl, let me take you places. Put your lips on my lips, you could taste this. Sweet love, girl, nothing could erase this. When my heart was dry, baby, you were the oasis. Yeah, you were the oasis. Sweet love, girl, nothing could erase this. When my heart was dry.
My friends, look at this. Oh. So I'm the last step. Once you finish figuring out what you want on the board, then taping the board together, cutting it all out, the last thing is to hang it up on your wall. So let's try this. Okay.
6.5 hours later.
Oh, look at that! I was trying to hang it on the wrong one. Hey Google, turn on Actually Care. That was supposed to happen as soon as I was ready. Look at this! Oh my gosh, it actually looks really good.
I'm the me I see when I be dreaming. I remember thinking that I never see it. I remember thinking that I never be it. Now I pay my mom's lease with an appearance fee. As they screaming my name, I must be hearing things. But nah, it's all for you. Your life, your dreams, they all. This feel like my chance. This feel like my moment. Everyone needs a fan. Everyone needs a close-up. Let me see your hands up high if you know one. Let me see your hands up high if you know one. This feel like my chance. This feel like my moment. Everyone needs a fan.
I just wanted to say thank you all so much for watching. It means so much to me that you watch these videos, and I hope that this was helpful. If you make a vision board, totally tag me on Instagram or something, send it to me. Last thing I wanted to say to you is that you can also name your board. So although everyone calls them vision boards, I called my board in school my high vibe, kind life board to just, you know, inspire that kindness, inspire those high vibrations. And then this one I'm calling the lead with heart board. That's how you can sort of make your space your own, is by like saying like, okay, I'm gonna have different names for everything. Like I never call my bedroom my bedroom. I use my values to guide. Okay, I don't remember where I was, but use your passions to guide what you call, use your passions and your values, your personal ethics to guide what you name things, so that you are always thinking of those values and being inspired by that. And I think the biggest thing about manifesting that people don't think about is like, it is not just about you. So if you are able to use your values of how you can make the world a better place, how you can guide yourself to be a kinder person, a more high vibe person, so that the entire world's vibe is lifted up, or using your passions and your values to help other people, how you're going to use that car you manifest to help someone else, how you're going to use your flight lessons. Like, ahead of even getting my pilot's license, I'm already thinking, how could I like volunteer and use flying to maybe transport animals who need to be, you know, given to a new owner from a rescue? You know, how could I be of service? And so how could something I want actually help other people? So you can do that too. And I think when the universe hears that, the universe is like, oh, we've really got to do that. We really got to make sure that he has the tools he needs to help the world and to help other people, and to just make the universe like even more grand. Thank you so much for chilling with me, and subscribe if you're not already, please. Thank you. Sending you all the good vibes. And I will see you on Sunday.